matters what it's made of. You were made to be an overcomer. The way you breathe this atmosphere, the way you drink this water, the way you can eat the fruit in the seed, you were made for this planet. Or better yet, this planet was made for you. But you weren't made just to fall over and shatter. You weren't made to be somebody that's always whimpering and barely getting by. You weren't made for survivor mode. You were made to be a strong fortress. A place where other people could run to. You were made of iron and bronze, it says. You're not a pillow fort. You're not a water gun. You're not a Nerf gun. You're not a paintball gun. You're the bazooka. You're the thing that's really going to move the dial. In 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 12, it says, we're not made of wood or stubble or hay. These things pass away. God knows that our frame is but dust. When I was a kid, we'd practice baseball a lot. And because a hard ball goes pretty far if you hit it far, my dad got a bag of these rag balls, we called them. They're just padded. They look like a baseball. They're a little different color, but when you'd hit them, they just wouldn't go as far. And if you got hit by them, you could practice without a glove. And so pretty soon he had half these rag balls and a few hard balls left. And he would pitch, and we would take batting practice with him. And by the time I was 11, 10 years old, he would throw that ball pretty fast. So sometimes it'd be a hard ball, ding! Sometimes it'd be one of those rag balls. And I thought I'd be clever one time when he was pitching. He had one ball left, and in my mind, I knew it was a rag ball. And he got on that mound, and he whizzed that fastball right down the middle. And just to be a smart aleck, I dropped the bat, and I went to catch it with one hand. But it was not a rag ball. But they couldn't stop laughing for a minute about it. Why would you do that? I thought it was a rag ball. Why would you do that? You're batting. It depends on what it's made out of. How it's going to